Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's another match reaction. I wish I were coming on good terms with you people, but I'm afraid to say it's another bad night for the Gunners. Another day where we really need luck, to turn this around. I don't believe in miracles, but I really believe Arsenal will need a miracle to turn this around. It's been a good run, people, and I can gladly say the tie is over. The Champions League dream continues to go on. We were bullied at home by PSG. Arteta was schooled by Luis Enrique. Another abysmal performance from the lads. I have not seen this in years. Ever since Arteta took over. I've never seen a poor side like Arsenal side. The way we play today is very, very criminal. Arteta literally left with blood on his hands. How are these men getting away? How are these men going home and taking a sleep and taking a nap after this performance they just had? 4 minutes, and how you considering 4 minutes into the game? And 4 minutes into the game, let's let it 4 minutes. The big stage got to them. This is the same thing with Arsenal we've been talking about. Every time we go on a big stage, on a big arena, we always fumble. We always yield to the pressure. And this is the same thing that happened to this game. Very, very poor, conceding a silly goal in 4 minutes time. 4 minutes time at home, for that, crying out loud. Crying out loud. We're at home. We got dominated in the first 20 minutes. It was John Cena's settings. You can't see me for the first 20 minutes. We didn't even know what was going on. We were in no man's land. The way PSG ran over us, they were very, very confident on the ball, and their fans were even louder than the Arsenal fans. They were louder the whole 90 minutes. I never had any Arsenal fans. The whole 90 minutes, all I had was PSG's fans, their drums beating and their song playing on. What the hell was that, man? On a semi-final night. Oh, you've been dropping monologues, you've been dropping videos, you've been dropping reels talking about you need to be there. Arsenal fans, please come through. We need your help. I'm even as if sweating. We need you to be there. We were there, we showed up, but you guys didn't show up, man. You guys clearly didn't show up for the assignment. It's a semi-final. Okay, you concede the first goal, well and fine, but be in the fight. We were not in the fight, man. We could have lost this game by 2-3 goals. At home. We could have lost this game by 2-3 goals. Only David Raya can go home with his head now. David Raya and Declan Rice. These are the people I can just clearly from the top of my head say they played well. The rest of the lads, they need to take a look upon themselves and decide why they're wearing this badge. Even Arsene Wenger was there watching. He was looking frustrated. He was not happy with what he was seeing because everyone knows it was very, very poor. The first 20 minutes is the baddest performance from Arsenal I've seen the whole season. The first 20 minutes, we didn't know what we were doing. But the last 20 minutes in the second half, we let it go into the game rightfully slow. And then we had a few chances and we had a few moments and we go into the game. In the second half, I was begging and urging the team that we need to kick off the game very well. We need to start off the game with a goal. And then rightfully so, we get a goal. It was an offside. But where was the fight, man? Where was the fight from this lads? Where was the fight? Where was the fight? Mikel Arteta, you were once again making substitutions in 80 minutes, man. I was going to play for 10 minutes. Martin Odegaard, you need to take a look yourself in the mirror. How are you the captain, man? I don't know any captains like this, man. The era I grew up in, I don't see captains like this. I've seen Thierry only put the armband and carry the whole team, I don't know any captain like you, man. You created only one chance the whole 90 minutes. Excuse me, people. You created only one chance the whole 90 minutes at that. Odegaard, only one chance. Saka was MIA. Besides the yellow card, Saka was MIA. I'm not going to lie. Bukayo Saka was atrocious as well. He should have been dropped off. Make some changes, man. I don't care. Bring in Ethan Waneri. Ethan Waneri was there. When he came in, he almost had one shot. And then you bring him in on at 90 minutes. For what? These people are tired, man. They've been running around everywhere, chasing the ball. Let's make some changes. But anyway, people, that's just about it, you know. When you get your hopes up high, when you walk with your chest, when you're beating on your chest, when you're doing the King Kong, Arsenal is always there to put you back in your place and to make sure you stay humble, you know. Yeah, man, they always give you the humble pie, and this is one of the nights when we've lost everything. Liverpool just won the title, and you, man, are just out there playing trash. You just out there playing trash. No desire, no fight. We all know that PSG don't have a defense, but we couldn't even break their defense, man. We couldn't even break their defense. You tell me one clear-cut chance we had besides the Martinelli one. There's nothing. Clearly nothing. Clearly nothing. Partey missing this game clearly affected the whole plan. Partey, I don't know why he took that yellow card, why he ran into Rudiger for I don't know what reason, but he is the main thing. He is the main problem because our midfield was broken without him. If he is there, and then Declan Rice is in the 8, and then he is there creating the passes, driving the ball forward, and we missed that. But he even held his own from the 6. He was the one driving the ball, making the runs. Him, Miles Lewis Kelly, they can walk the field. Held even Timber, Julian Timber started poor, but he let her go into the game. They can hold their hand high, you know. The rest of the lads, the front three, very poor. Merino, I don't think he's good in the midfield. He needs to be in the up top, you know. Anyway, people, I don't think this game is. I don't think we 1-0. It's a tricky one, of course, but I don't think we Arsenal can turn it over at PSG. It's going to be loud. They're going to be more even energetic. They are not going to give us the ball, and we cannot play without the ball. We actually died like what Declan Rice did. We cannot play without the ball. We are very poor without the ball. So you saw today. I don't see us going through. It's been a nice ride. If Arteta is not going through, he needs to get the step in. That's just about it, people. Anyway, people, make sure you smash the like and subscribe to your boy. I'm out.